Yo, what is going on, guys? EJ here, bringing another Lord of the Rings Rise of War video. Today, guys, we're going to be doing the evil side reaction to the top highest recommended or rated commanders in the recommended builds book. We're going to be checking them out. We did the good side the other day and it did really well. So yeah, we're going to be checking it out. This video will probably go very long as well once again. People said they really enjoyed the video and they've seen all the information in the builds. So yeah, I'll try to go over the commanders as much as possible, but I don't want the videos to go for absolutely crazy long. But yeah, last time did go for 30 minutes. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. This is going to be really cool because I don't really cover a lot of the evil side very often. So it's going to be very nice and interesting to see what kind of builds and what people are doing on the evil side. So let's get into it, shall we? Starting off with the Witch King, that's going to be interesting. So let's start off here with Abadoom's level 50 Witch King at 23 level respect. Let's go have a look, shall we? Okay, this is... Whew, he's a strong boy with 406 might, guys. We've got the Reckoning there with Reckoning. So Reckoning. Wow, 600% physical damage. That's wild. Okay, definitely does non-role play because he does have the Warborn Battle Plate, or he just opens the crates. Oh, he has the R10, which I don't really see many people ever run on him, which is very interesting here. It gives massive might buffs. Hidden Grasp, which can gains the following effects in sequence. Focus 200 each round, allied units 10% chance of causing maximum damage. At 300, allied first damage plus 33. Wow, that's really good. Speed reaches 350. Each round, allied units have a 6% chance of receiving follow-up. Okay, very interesting. Then they have the Drums of Barad-dûr here, which is really good with, okay, really good recovery for melee. Troop combination, very strange there. Not using any of the good old fire units, as I can see. So yeah, very interesting, strange unit. Looks like they possibly were in Isengard at the time with the SHAGRAT. Yeah, the skilling is looking pretty much kind of the same that you usually see everywhere like that. Initiative and follow-up and everything like such. But it does have some skills into the Fell Beast as well, running 100. So yeah, interesting troop build there. Amazingly really good geared. Very, very strong. And yeah... the game may want to fix, there is some graphical errors in this. Yeah, but starting off crazy, I think this can only go to 100 and maxes out, so this has got max likes on it. But yeah, very nice Witch King, beautiful. Okay, who's going to be next? Saruman. Okay, it looks like we're going to have Tyrannus here with an R14 Saruman. Let's go check it out, shall we? Okay, he does have his staff, that's very nice to see, with unrestrained power. Saruman each round 60% chance to activate level 2 of many colors. That's very interesting. Okay, he does have the gear there to increase the focus. Makes sense. Extra focus damage. Yeah, going with the full-on focus build. Troop combination, I don't know what really works really good with him, but it looks like they're probably playing with Angmar because they do have their tier 4. So yeah, very interesting build there. These guys have anti-stun, if I remember correctly. Yes, and these guys are really strong against mounted, of many colors. Okay, so you have a chance of redoing focus and burn damage twice with that extra skill before. Of the unique equipment, Trembling Strike looks nice. Focus Discharge. Chance to gain Madness is really good. Some healing as well. Yeah, overall, that's a very nice looking Saruman. Looks very nice. Moving on, okay, we have KHALDOON. KHAMUL, sorry. And yeah, he used to get used a lot, but I don't really see him a lot in PvP anymore, so it's cool to see. This guy's got 2 builds in there. This one has 100 likes, 100 likes, so... Okay, he does have a unique equipment here, Dark Ways. Normal attacks increase might and focus by 6 and stacks with each attack. Very nice. Running the Signet of the Barrows accessory there. Protection of Numenor. Resilience of Evil Men. So he is using a very nice troop unit there as well. And R16 has got a lot of points. He's got melee suppression there because he's running a full melee troop unit. Main skills, he's I know that KHAMUL does a lot of focus damage. As we can see, he's putting a lot of the skill points into those skills. Yeah, and has a chance to inflict some stun there as well. Looks very nice. Highly recommend that. Looking really good. Okay, who we got next? Okay, LURTZ. LURTZ looks to be crazy. Ah, Valjean, I know him. I've seen him around before. I think I battled him but once or twice before in a couple of seasons. We have a Respect 24 LURTZ here, top trending at the moment. And he does have a beautiful black bow on here with cleave, which makes beautiful sense there. The golden skin with dominance. We're going for maximum might levels here. The Berserker Gaze. Okay, each round a 75% chance for Madness immunity, which is perfectly correct setup because Madness against him is very good. And then the Drums of Baradu, which against melee units, damage dealt +8, so that's going to help. And he's got a full stack here of the Berserkers, so he's gone with anti-stun and anti-madness with maximum amount of damage that he's doing and stuff like that. Very interesting. The skillings looks all good. Yeah, this with Mumakil stack would be very deadly. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look here. So, we have UGTHRAK here, who I don't really ever see much in PvP, but we do have an R10 one here with a level 49. He does have his R10 gear here, so we can have a look at that. Pyromaniac. This commander's burn damage dealt +6 after causing burn. Damage up to 10 stacks. This could be really good. Now, he is actually quite strong when you bump into him on tiles early, and it looks like we're running some sappers on there, or the alchemist, sorry, with a fire damage. So yeah, I think he could do a lot of burn damage. I think he could be not too bad in PvP. I'd love to see some reports of like an R10 like one of this in battle and see exactly how he does. I think he could be a lot better than people think because he's definitely overlooked. Okay, moving on, we have GRIMA. Now we know GRIMA's amazing. Okay, we have H1 Ruko here with an R25 GRIMA level 50. Okay, he has the GRIMA dagger completely maxed out. 100% chance of activating level 6 Worm Tongue, which is, you can see here, which inflicts madness, so that's really good. Looks like we've got fire protection on there. That's very interesting. And then we're running Discord, which for the first 2 rounds against all enemies, 100% chance to inflict madness each round. Madness for days. And we do have our tactical mark as well. Really nice troop combination there with the Reapers, which we all know these guys are super strong. And yeah, the skilling looked really good as well. Everything's looking good. A chance to evade, the Wizard's assistance, a lot of poison damage, and a lot of madness. So yeah, that's a very nice build there. Would definitely hurt like some really big Danes and stuff like that. Okay, let's have a look at Armored SAURON, shall we? That's a little bit interesting. So we have an a R7 here. I don't know if that's the highest you can get or what. Level 50. Going with very high might, nearly 500 here. Axe of Khazad Dûm with cleave makes complete sense. The Goblin armor. Okay, stun immunity, very interesting. And Pursuit. Okay, could be very good against Gil-galad there. Dark Lord, so yeah, increasing a lot of damage there. Really good with Orcs, Urukai, and Trolls. A bit of damage reduction, defense buffs. You're only going to be using him in a certain season. But yeah, overall, he's very strong, I can tell you now. He's really helps out the evil side in that campaign. I think it's War of the Ring. Okay, GOTHMOG. Now, GOTHMOG is a monster. Haruko again, but it looks like what he has a second account. This guy might have a couple of accounts. So we have a Respect 22 GOTHMOG. Now GOTHMOG is an amazing commander, not only for PvP but for Siege as well. We all know that. Trooper combination looks really good. Using all orcs makes complete sense. He has his Wraith, his unique equipment completely maxed here, which of course with orcs and trolls, that's what you want to be using, trolls and orcs with him. It does amazing damage. The tracker plate, increasing the defense on the orcs there. Okay, he's got Agius. Yeah, this fella will do a lot of damage, I'm telling you now. He is very strong against the good side, guys, especially when running these orc troops and the Reapers and that. His skills are all in the correct Overlord. He's got the damage reduction and definitely got all the damage buffs from Mobile Lieutenant. He is going to be a nightmare. This here I would class as God mode. This is an amazing commander for the evil side. This is God mode build. Very, very, very strong, guys. Holy moly. Okay, here we go. UGLUK. Very not used. We have the highest rated one here at a respect 10 at level 45. Just looks like he's running some Urukai gear there with the Urukai archers down there, some armor. The gear's pretty good. The suit, it's a little bit no, it's pretty much where it needs to be with the melee and everything. All the buffs are in the right place. As you can see, he's using these snipers here and stuff like that. With his skilling, I don't know too much about it. So I'm just having a quick look here. Commander's Might, Orcs, and yep, Urukai and Orcs. So that's all going to stack well together. K has a chance of recovering some HP. Allied units damage received, +5 damage dealt. Okay, so that's really good there. Stun immunity as well. And okay, really good. Recovery HP, but cannot... Okay, so he can do a lot of healing. Okay, very nice. Okay, interesting. He's overlooked. I think he's alright, but yeah, definitely can do better with other commanders. GRISHNAK, we have a level 46 R10 here from IL. Continued. He does have his R10 here, so we can have a Eviscerator, or Eviscerator exploit. So with Reapers, oh, okay, so he works really good with Reapers, and we know Reapers are just super strong as is, so he could be a lot better than you think. 4,500 Reapers there, makes sense. Interrogator, I'm pretty sure GORBAG has that as well. Survivor, a little bit of poison damage. Cannot recover. Okay, stop heal. Very interesting. So poison and a chance to inflict madness. The skills look good on paper. A chance to inflict stun. Okay, I really do look like him. I don't see a lot of people use him. I think he could be overlooked a little bit. But yeah, of course, there is a lot stronger commanders for the evil side. Alright, KHALDOON. Yep, here we go. H1 Ruko. Okay, this guy I think is an insane whale. We're seeing him everywhere. Yeah, what can I say? Best tier 1 in the entire game on good and evil side. As a tier 1, especially at R25, the gear is just absolutely insane here. Evil, man, that's what you want to see. He's going the route with the war chariots, which is insane OP, like amazing. The skilling is perfect in every aspect where it needs to be. The evil man, the chance of follow-up, stun, the commander buffs for the damage. He is going to be a menace against all good and evil commanders. He is amazing, the best tier 1 commander in the entire game. Yeah, if you're on the evil side and you're just starting and you want to think, oh, what tier 1 and commander I want to be working on, KHALDOON is the man to go. He's absolutely amazing, and yeah, I would not like to bump into this guy with like my Theoden or something. I'm going to get absolutely destroyed. Moving on, okay. MALTOK, don't really see him in PvP much. He is very deadly on tiles early. We do have the mask here, which is very nice to see. The Mask of the Beholder, which with the Master Tamer, 30% chance of succumbing madness around after receiving normal damage from Beast. The good and evil side don't use a Beast a lot. The evil side does have Beast as well. He's running Werewolves on here, which is quite interesting. The other gear is this kind of mediocre, running anti-pursuit. I haven't seen a lot of him used in PvP. I think he's not the best commander, but every commander can do damage in that, and has their skills which can work alright. But yeah, like for example, like on the good side, you got Haldir that works really good with Beast. Compared to like Haldir, he would get absolutely destroyed. So yeah, I think he could do okay, but yeah, there's definitely better options. Another really good tier 1, and this guy is everywhere. This guy's this guy's spent a lot of money on the game. Holy moly. H1 Ruko again. This guy's insane. Yeah, okay, so we won't have to talk too much about this one. Troop combination, yeah, Reapers and the Morkel Archers, or Bleast, or whatever you want to call them. Insane OP. The gear, he's got, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Orcs are crazy. He's got all the gear. We don't have to click on it too much. Everything's just max refined gold there. Absolutely crazy. The skills, he's got Interrogator, like I was talking about before. Orcs damage, reduction. Yeah. You're going to be doing an insane amount of damage here. Yeah, this guy's an absolute monster. He's going to be doing absolute destruction. Very, very, very strong. I don't know what else to say. Like, he's crazy. He can do madness. Everything. That's just an absolute monster. This guy is a kraken, not a whale. He is a monster. Yeah. But he is a very good commander once you get him over Respect 5 to be using early for the evil side, guys. Okay, here we go. SHAGRAT. Let's have a look at him, shall we? So the highest rated one we got here is from Shaggy. And we have a Respect 13 SHAGRAT here. Let's have a look. Okay, so we are using a gigantic hammer, with Rand. So the gear is buffing orcs, as I can see. It looks like he's using a lot of orcs here with the Reapers and such. Warhelm, a chance to inflict madness, and then running Tactical Mark. Very interesting. His skills I've never seen before, so I'll have a quick look. A chance to inflict stun, okay. It does inflict stun, actually. Watchman of that, okay. Increases orcs damage and a chance of, has a chance of succumbing to madness, okay. While defending ally units damage reduction, okay. Army defense, chance, okay. So you have a big chance of getting madness yourself. You can also inflict a little bit of madness with a 30% chance, bleed. And he can stop HP as well. So he looks like he could be not too bad, but I feel like he can definitely do damage to himself with self-inflicted madness. And that's why I think probably a lot of people on the evil side shy away from him, and there's a lot better choices to be chosen on the evil side for commanders. Okay, YUSRAA. Is really good. Jax Kelly, I know him. I'm pretty sure I battled this one before. Early in some of my early campaigns at R25. Has her swords here, the twin daggers. Let's have a quick look. The War Dance, the first 4 rounds, allied units 90% chance to gain follow-up. That is crazy. Okay, amazing. That is really good. Okay, that is an amazing piece of gear. This, yeah, wow. Wow. Okay. So evil men units pretty much, except for the half trolls there. Are these guys yet? The war chariots are evil men, and then we're using the halberdier, which are very good, strong against the goods, anti-mounted there. The warbomb battleplate, it's going to help buff all the melee and the chance to inflict madness. And then does this have tactical pursuit or something? Nope, it has blitz, which is even more insane. This, I would class this God mode. At this R25 with that gear, she is going to be beating 90% of every commander in the entire game. This is an insane build. With that follow-up level, and that, oh my god, with the initiative, that's massive. She can do amazing commander damage, as well as them troops are going to be doing a lot of damage as well. The chance to inflict madness and stun. I want to stop clicking. She's really good. I remember I used to battle her a lot with my Dane and stuff, and she was really strong against Dane and that as well, particularly with that madness and that. So she's really good. But yeah, I would rate this build God mode. This is amazing. Wow. That is a very good YUSRAA, guys. Amazing. Wow. Holy moly. Okay, we have Fatboy Pirate here, or AZRU KHOR. He's really good on tiles, but I've never seen him using PvP ever. So we're just going to quickly go over the gear. It looks like working on some range there. Then is working with some, it just has some tier 2 in there. The rhinos are really good for defense and deflecting damage towards your other units. We're not going to talk too much more about the gear, a bit of mend. And then he has the chance to do some burn damage, some HP recovery. A little follow-up there, but I do believe the burn damage is very strong, and he can inflict madness with other skills as well. But yeah, I don't think he's the best in PvP. I would overlook him for sure, guys. Okay, Black Serpent is really good. Jax Kelly making another appearance here at R25. Having 2 R25 tier 3s, that's just crazy to me. I don't even have anywhere near 1. These guys have dropped some dollars. Okay, full max refined gold, crazy. That troop combination is insane. War Chariots, Mumakil. That's, yeah, wow. You bump into this fella, guys, and you're going to be in big trouble. We've got the evil units. Plated armor, that's going to work amazing with those Mumakil. This is going to be a very high HP build. You've got everything here. Army damage dealt plus 60%. That's massive. Might plus 15. Evil men damage received reduction. Ally Mumakil buffs. HP. it's just looking really good. The chance to gain follow-up, damage reduction again, focus and burn, physical reduction. Monster, one of the best tier 3s in the game, especially for the evil side guys. I'd highly recommend working on him if you've unlocked him. But yeah, I'd put this God mode as well. That build there is absolutely amazing. Wow. I would not like to battle that. Okay, this is a really good commander here, guys. The Mouth of Sauron. This is a really good commander for the evil side. On a little bit of the cheaper option, especially if you can get him R5. He is really good at doing damage reduction. Now, he's going to have trouble against, like, very strong damage commanders like Dwalin, for example. But if you, like, have commanders that do a lot of damage with their army troops, like even Theoden, he has got some really good skills here. Like, he does some really good damage here. He can stop healing as well. But he, one of these skills here, as you can see with this skill here, the first 2 round allied enemy units damage, he gets a reduction of 75% damage reduction. That's really going to help. He also works really good with orcs and trolls. Troop combination, really good. A lot of reapers on there, and trolls will work amazingly. Gear can definitely be better. I would put him at an S tier without a doubt. If this was all gold gear, he'd be God mode. He's really good, guys. Okay, moving on. Okay, we have SHARKU, guys. Now, this guy, you don't really see much. He is very dangerous on tiles. We can have a quick look. I know with a lot of his skills, they're all over the place and stuff like that, as you can see. But I do believe he does have a chance to do a lot of burn damage. But he's more of a tiler, and pretty much. And I think he can do some pretty good siege as well. I've seen people do sieging with him. So we're not going to look too much at the gear. We're going to overlook that. We'll have a look at his unique, though, the Bone Totem. Warg Leader, Sharku's might, focus, and speed plus 20 when your army includes raiders. Okay, but yeah, I would class him as a lower, one of the lower tiers for the evil side, guys. Okay, we're still getting there. We still have quite a few. Okay, Sauron is going to be amazing. This guy has another R25. Wow. And Jax Kelly next to him. This H1 Ruko is in... How many R25? This is mental. Like, I don't even know what... This is crazy. Wow, this guy has spent some big money on the game. Okay, he has a level 3 refined of Smith's Gift. Which, as we can see here, the first round against enemy commander, each round might and focus plus 20. Against enemy commander, each round might and focus speed minus 20. Is that critical care pipe? It is. Is this Agius? It is. Is this protecting Numorum with Eastern Resolve? It is. Okay, that's probably that God mode. That this Sauron's going to beat pretty much nearly every commander in the entire game that it bumps into. Max everything, absolutely insane. God tier plus. It's got critical care, Agius, level 3 refined. Yeah, the skills is going to be doing massive amount of focus damage. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say. You can do madness as well. Absolute God tier. He's going to pretty much destroy pretty much everything that's in front of him. Wow. And this guy, like, I don't know how much he spent on the game, but he spent some dollars, guys. I can tell you that now. AZRU. Okay, we have a Respect 21 here. Very interesting. Let's have a look. Has unique equipment as well. So we're getting to have a look at a lot of the evil unique equipment, which is really good to see. The Giant's Axe. Damage dealt plus 25% when battling on stone-producing land. Okay, that's quite interesting. And then he's using a lot of gear that I use. His troop combination is quite interesting. Let's have a quick look at this coming to skills. Commander damage dealt. Rush attacks, very good. Against ranged damage dealt. Okay, so he's good against ranged. He can do a lot of physical damage. I think he's better than people think. He's definitely not the best commander in the game. But I think at a very high respect level like this, he's actually going to do quite well in PvP. It'll be very interesting. But yeah, I would put him at a solid, like, middle rating of maybe like a A. But yeah, very nice. Okay, another one of the best tier 3s in the game. KIRUN. Let's have a look. R25, Jax Kelly. These guys, if they're on like the same team or something, that's just insane. Okay, unique equipment. Let's have a look. Visage of the Eat. Unit attack for Evil Men and HP. He's going to buff Evil Men a lot. He's gone with the War Chariot. Yep, perfect. Very nice. Frenzy probably. Yes. Okay, not much more needs to be said, guys. He can do a lot of healing. He can do a lot of damage. He's just, yeah, it's just going to be massive, guys. A lot of buffs to Evil Men. This is, yeah, I'd put this up God tier. With that gear, this is God tier build, and he's going to be extremely strong, guys. Very amazing. There's some strong players out there, guys. Undying, another really good commander. Jax Kelly again. Okay, is this just a Jax Kelly and the other guy? This list? Okay, he has Reckoning with Mitre Soldiers. I want to have a quick look at All Things Delivery with Tactical Mark. Okay, Undying is very good, guys, with some of his skills. As you can see, he can do a lot of damage. He also has the chance to evade a lot of physical damage as well, with the ability to do a lot of HP healing as well, guys. He is quite very nice against a lot of the good side's commanders. With a lot of these side skills, we're doing like poison damage and such. Yeah, he's a really good commander overall. I would put him at an S tier without an absolute doubt, especially with this gear and build. Okay, can we get someone different now? Okay, the Shadow. Oh my god, HK Ruko, 15. Does this man... Wow, he's just insane. Level 47. Okay, he has the Morgul Blade with Poison Coating. Now, I know the Shadow has some really good skills here again. He has the same skills as we just seen as Undying with a lot of physical damage there. Burn and Poison and Focus damage received. So he's going to be doing a lot there. But as you can see, for the first 4 rounds, Commander each round has a 90% chance of doing follow-up. That's going to help him a lot. A 100% chance of gaining damage. He can do a lot of Commander damage. Wow. Very interesting. Chance of doing stun and poison damage as well. Very strong. Might be overlooked a little bit, but yeah, I would definitely put him as a very nice S tier commander, especially with that kind of gear. Can we get someone now who is not the same? Okay, let's have a look what ADUNAE is doing. So we have Evil Selican here with a Respect 10 level 47. Okay, so it's mediocre gear, so it's more of a modest build. I'm guessing things here to boost focus damage and focus incoming reduction damage there. Okay, and then just a few other bits and pieces of gear. The troop combination, I don't know too much about it, but that's what we're working with. Okay, so a lot of focus buff there. Focus damage. Commander's normal attacks inflict focus damage. Yeah, so we're going to be doing a lot of focus damage. And cannot recover HP for 1 round. Okay, that's good. And allied units. So she's going to do troop and focus damage there. So she could be very good there, with a doubt. But I think she is probably like a... I'd probably say a B tier at best. She's not used a ton in PvP. Moving on, we're getting there. Miss Crazy Cat Lady, Bethurial. We have the highest rating one at the moment, trending as an R6 at level 41. The gear is all purple, using melee might. The troop combination's not really there. We can just have a look at some of the skills. So she has some damage reduction there. Against enemies, she can inflict stun and has a chance of inflicting madness. Okay, physical damage. Okay, so she has a chance of doing that, which is good. Black Pneumorian. Okay, chance of doing focus damage there. Physical damage received. Black Arts. Okay, stop heal pretty much. Okay, her skills are not too bad, but I think she's definitely not the best in PvP. She's not used a lot, and I would probably give her a B tier level ranking. We're getting there, guys. Okay. ZEGRID. The highest rating one we got here is from Navarog. At a Respect 9, level 50. The gear is definitely non-roleplay. Just has 300 War Chariots on there. So we're not going to look too much into the gear. It's basically buffing the might. I just want to look more at the skills. Random mounted deals. Okay, so mounted units. I see why he's running the War Chariots now. Deals physical damage, more physical damage, chance to inflict stun with physical damage. So he's going to be doing a lot of physical damage. does have a chance of succumbing to madness himself. Okay, so it looks like he's just going to be trying to do a lot of physical damage there, guys. I would probably rate him a B tier at absolute maximum, guys. Maybe even C. Moving on. Okay, now this SESTARO, I haven't seen him used a lot in PvP, but I know he's very strong on tiles, and he's really, really good. Okay, let's have a good look at his unique here at Staff of Morgul. Command has 40% chance of focus damage plus 6% when dealing focus and can stack up to 5 times. That can be very good. He's using protection, probably doing more focus buffs there. And okay, focus, yeah. So he does a lot of focus damage, guys, as we can see. Really good. Cannot recover, but yep, stop healing, really good. Okay, he has the buffs there as well. So yeah, he's going to be doing a lot of focus damage. It's going to be really good, and that focus damage is what hurts a lot. So if you don't have a piece of gear that's going to help you with focus damage reduction, he is going to actually hurt you a lot. I would probably put him at a really good solid A tiering, without a doubt. I think he is quite good, even in PvP. Okay, LATHAR. Don't really see him much used in PvP. He's quite deadly for the good side on tiles early. We have Jax Kelly making another appearance here with R16. It looks like, wow, okay. This is quite scary having a look at this. So, he can get some crazy might levels. 531 there. We have Cleave there. We have Goblin Armor. We have the Berserker's Gaze with the chance of Madness immunity. And a Bane. Okay, it looks like he's going to be very strong against dwarves here, guys. He has might plus 60. This damage. Okay, pursuit damage. That's really good. Physical damage. Very good with Reapers. So let's look at the troop combination. He's definitely going to be running Reapers on there. Really good. Physical damage. A huge physical damage attack there. For the first 5 incidents, damage dealt. Wow, I think he's really good. I'm surprised he's not being used a lot. I think he could be a very good A+, maybe even S tier commander here, guys. With that amount of might, he's going to be doing some crazy physical damage. And yeah, the Madness immunity is a very smart move there, because I think he could get in trouble there. But yeah, with that Bane, I think he could be doing really good against the really strong dwarf commanders on the good side. So yeah, I'm actually going to give him an A+, nearly S tier rating. Really good, guys. Okay, getting there, guys. Next we have QURWAN, an R16 one here from Surprised Apple. Okay, he has his uniques. So let's have a look with Ebony Dancer. Pouring Rain, all enemy units damage dealt, minus 12% damage dealt, addition 4% for each allied 12 men or elven unit type present. Okay, interesting. And then we just have some other assortments of gears. Looks like he's using a lot of he's using these guys, the Corsairs, that do a lot of burn damage. Let's just have a look at some of his skills. So enemy elves damage received, so he's very strong against elves there. Okay, doing a lot of damage. Enemy dwarves, so he's very strong against dwarves and elves and can stop. So he could be really good against Legolas, who uses that combination of troops and enemy men damage received. So, and then he does a lot of damage against the enemy men as well. Okay, he's really good against good. I would definitely, I think he might be an A-tiered commander, especially with this high respect and gear. I think he could be very strong. He's very underutilized. And yeah, he could be a really good commander overlooked on the evil side. Very nice. Alright, SKAHELM. We have Goemon here with an R10. Level 50, he has his Stalker's Bow, which has Dark Ambush. Round 1 does 250% poison damage against ranged units. Very nice, plus 3% in combat. Okay, very nice. The gear's looking pretty good. Opportune Strike to do maximum damage. Very nice. Troop combination looks very good there. Let's have a look at his skilling. Each round 16% poison damage and focus. Okay, and carries pursuit effect. Okay, it's buffing the burn and extra more poison and focus damage. Okay, poison damage. Okay, so looks like he's going to be doing a lot of elemental damage like that. Activates the effects. Enemy 1 units targets 440% focus damage. Inflicts madness and more poison damage. Very nice. On the Dark Ranger. Chance for himself to gain follow-up with dual blows and deliberate strike. Okay. I think he could be really good, guys. I think he could be an A tier commander with the right gear, right troop combination and the really good skilling. I would rate this an A tier. Very nice. I don't see him used much in battle. Oh, look who's coming up. Okay, GLASHA. We have Zodiac with an R9 here, level 50. Okay, the gear is quite mediocre, but it looks like we're using madness here. Okay, the gear is pretty much just all over the place. Looks like we're trying to buff a lot of the melee. Troop combination, I see all Urukai units. So let's have a look at the skilling. Just a little bit of poison damage. Got like some stop healing there. Normal damage, so not enough there. A chance to inflict silence. So the big ones, okay, so trying to buff the Urukai units there. Okay, healing for the Urukai units. Damage reduction and stun immunity. First rounds, all enemies damage dealt minus 28. So damage reduction for the enemy's troops. Oh, and more. So it looks like you're going to be relying mostly on damage reduction there as well as some stun immunity. I don't see her used a lot. I'd probably give her a, let's go with maybe a C or B tier. But yeah, not the best in PvP, but overall not too bad. Alright, I'm pretty sure you know what's going to be happening next. So, Sunid, we have an R20 here. She is absolute god mode. The gear, I pretty much know everything was pretty much just going to be on here right now. Frenzy on this? No? Okay, but if it had Frenzy, that would be absolutely insane. Yep, Shroud, Resistance, perfect. Agiest, crazy. The gear, yep. With them troop setter is just nuts. The skilling, I don't need to talk too much about it. Like, the buffs that she does with orcs and that, and the amount of damage that she does is just absolutely crazy, as well as her healing and stun. Yeah, the best commander on the evil side without a doubt. God mode plus, at this respect level, she's going to be beating pretty much nearly everyone. There's only a few commanders that can really counter her really well. And last but not least in this video, guys, we're coming up to nearly 40 minutes. We have UGLUK, or UGLUK, that was the newest commander added. We have an R5 one here. Has all gold gear. Looks like we're using Trolls, Reapers, so using mostly Orcs here. Let's have a look at the skilling. So we've got points in Bronze Command. So I think he can do really good damage, but he seems to be able to do really good siege with plus 50% siege with that max level effect there. But it looks like he's going to be really good with Trolls. So that's very interesting. So I think if you want to utilize him really well, I think the Reapers are still really good, but I'd maybe throw another Trolls there. Now, the Tier 2 Trolls I know are definitely not the best, but maybe you could get some Ravengers in there if you're playing as Mordor, or maybe even the Half Trolls or Full Trolls or whatever they're called. The Mountain Trolls or whatever they're called. Could be a really good combination, but I'd probably give him a A tier at absolute best, maybe even B tier. But yeah, guys, that's all of me reacting to all of the evil side commanders. It was really good. We got to have a look at a lot of the unique equipment, a lot of the skilling, and seeing what people are doing on the evil side. Some surprising builds, which make me think that some of the evil commanders, it's not just the big ones. There's a couple that I think can be utilized to be really good as well. But yeah, guys, we're going to wrap up today's video there. It was nice and long, but I read the comments and I've seen a few people said, could you just take a little bit more time talking about more in each commander? So I've done so. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Appreciated the time that I took to make it. And yeah, I'll be going into my new server in about a day. So I'm really looking forward to that. So we can start getting back into the content there. But yeah, anyway, guys, until next time, peace out, EJ's out, and I'll catch you guys later. See yous. The EJU